Hey everybody, Mattisfaction here, and today I have an unboxing from Orion Knives, and then hopefully, if it pans out and you see this, it means I succeeded. But a do-it-yourself fix. Also, these are corn dogs, and in very technical, um, how you say, internet magic, I will make them disappear. Boom. Internet magic. I ate those corn dogs like I was earning my dollar. But there's mustard on my shirt. The corn dogs are not very good. But I was freaking starving, and it's better than eating dirt. Beverage check. Sweet tea? Y'all want some sweet tea? Knife today, because we were talking about it, is the petrified fish beluga. Pretty soon you will see a PFP-01X, which will be the petrified fish mini. And I know some people are, not too crazy about it, but you know what? I like big knives. I like little knives. I just like things that cut. So you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Petrified fish is pretty good. So let's get this open. If I can find the thing. There we go. All right. Also, please let me know if the video is too dark. Because I don't have the fan on above my head. Yeah. So let's get into this. He sent me this because this one's from Blade Show West. This is a stonewash with blue, not the black one, I don't think. But someone put it on the display and then they dropped it, and it fell right onto the concrete. So I guess the blade is damaged. So what I'm going to try to do is show how a person can just fix it with something like this. Because, I would say most knife people, 50% to most, probably don't have, stones. Like I have a little cheap set, but it works really good. It's very fine grit. But, I have something like that, but more realistically, someone's more apt to go spend 20 bucks on something like this. So, let's take a look. Let's open this up. Oh, he put a sticker in there. That's cool. I love the stickers. Okay, let's check the damage. Okay, so why is hang on, my phone's like way up here. Hang on 1 second. Please hold. And we're back, folks. Oh, one of my tripod whoopsie doozies was, hey, I'm walking here. One of my tripod doozies was, elevated. Gotta keep them elevated. But, so the damage is, not that significant. So this should be a pretty easy fix there. Let's see if we can, show off some of that damage. It's right there. Right there. It's hard to tell. But you can tell it looks like this blade went, just landed just like that. And then it looks like there's a, oh, I can definitely feel that. Ugh. Man, what did they do to you? What did they do to you? Hey, this is the Gen 2. He just said Solaris. I didn't know I was getting the second gen. You know what that means. Carbon fiber scales. But, so. Oh, I should probably do a cut test, so you can see the damage. Here's my son's work. Is not, isn't, was not, wasn't. So, oh, you can feel it catch. Look, you can see it right there. See that bit of a little chunk fuzz right there? That's right where, yeah, look, listen. You can hear it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to run the blade along the rough side of this cool diamond. By the way, this is the Worksharp. This thing is really cool. It's got a guide on it, 20 degrees. You know, you can use the guide if you want. But you got the rough diamond plate here, the fine. Get it on the ceramic and then strop it when you're done. And you're supposed to use it like this, but for me, I find it uncomfortable. I don't know, it's not built for my fingers. But, and what's cool is, you know, say you have some serrations or something, you know, you just put it right here and you see the little grooves here for some serrated. And, you know, say you do bow and arrow stuff. There's places where you can store your, not store, but hold it, and then you can run your, you know, broadheads across here or whatever. I'm not an archer guy, leave me alone. I'm just kidding. And then you have a teeny little guy. But, you know, just for the sake of being sakeful to the sakes of sakes, I'm going to listen to that scream, take a drink, pray that I don't look the fool on the interwebs. But, you know, my channel, I try to be like, you know, it is what it is. If I fail, you guys will come to me and be like, here's what you did wrong. And instead of being like, well, shut up, I'll be like, thanks, man. That's what I appreciate. I mean, I taught myself how to sharpen a knife. No one ever showed me. So, I mean, really, I'm probably the wrong guy to be doing this. But in my defense, every knife I've ever sharpened has been razor sharp. Razor. So, what we're going to do is we're going to run this right there on the rough side. I'm doing all of it. I probably could fix this, you know, just on maybe the fine, but you know, I'm going to do the whole thing. We're going to go for it. Now, as you go across the diamond plates, you're going to want to go kind of like this motion. If you were on, you know, the real plates, you'd be like, or, you know, people push away if they want. I'm just going to do it towards me. You know what they say, cut towards you, not away from you. Don't actually do that. This is not legal advice. Hey, hey! He's wrestling with his toys. I love that boy. He just had surgery and he's finding his voice. Such a trooper. All right, let's do it. So I would say with this bit of damage, let's try 10 swipes each way. And then 10 swipes. And then, you know, 10 on here. Why not? And then just a couple on there. Let's try it. So we did the cut test. Okay. So this is just how I do it. You do get better results, you know, on an actual set, but like, you know, just pretend you're in the woods or camping or something and you drop your knife on a rock or you're doing something, and then I lost count of how many swipes this is. And then, you know, you're just out in the woods or something. You've got this little Worksharp with you. You're not going to bring all your stones, but maybe you'll have this little Worksharp. That should be enough. And you can see some materials being removed, and on this side I no longer see the damage. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go the opposite direction. Start at the bottom and go all the way to the tip. I literally lost count of how many this is now. Apparently counting is not my strong suit today. And you know, if you want to use the guide, you just set the blade right there. And it'll help you. And then you just keep I keep my arm stiff. That way you don't, you know, you're not rotating, because if you rotate, you're going to roll that edge. And I like to just do straight across. You know, people have their techniques where they like, whoo, and you know, but it's just what it is. And see, so now I see that that damage is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it to the fine side and just repeat. And you'll hear that it's much smoother, much sexier. And please, if you have any tips for me, like if I'm doing this wrong, let me know. I want to help people. You know, lately it's just been reviews and lives, but I would like to get some peace and quiet in this house. But I would like to, you know, start doing some informative stuff. I learn as I go. I'm a fast learner. I learn on my feet. You know, when I first started doing this, I used to be like, push it away. It took me a while to realize that is not the way. And now, reverse. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as I go over here, I am touching that right there. So I'm kind of getting like a reset on the angle. Because you want a consistent angle. And, you know, if you're like, you know, Snuz or Mike Emler, who do this professionally and watching me, please don't cringe too hard, but I would love some tips. But so far, my sharpening has not let me down. I lost count again. So far, it's been okay. All right, now we go to the ceramic, and you know, probably like a good 5 passes on this bad boy. 5, I didn't get that right there. That's the hard part, getting that very end there. And then go the other way. I don't feel the choppiness anymore. It goes smoothly across this ceramic. All right, now we're gonna strop it. And this one, you go reverse with the blade. You pull it back. And this strop here has some compound in it. I forgot what the compound they use is. But, you know, the compound helps the stropping. And of course, you know, if need be, you just flip your belt over. One thing you want to make sure as you strop, if you're putting pressure, make sure you have a very good lock system in place. Like this is a button lock, it's pretty good. It's pretty well activated in there, and you don't want that blade closing on your fingers. As you can see, I kind of get weird hand positions on this bad boy. But, you know, this is just like, you know, you're out in the woods. You don't have your stones. You just have this. See, I don't see any damage there. So let's give it the old 1-2. Move this. Look at that. Whoops, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Look at the first one. Yeah, the first one. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, that's the one you look at. I mean, it goes... See? It's perfect. And this was damaged. And, you know, just a quick 10 minutes. And, you know, this sucker's... It's cutting nicely. Very smooth. And, you know, it just shows how good this is right here. I mean, this is a pretty cool tool. I've had it. You can see it's well used. I strop my knives. I sharpen them. I don't use this one too much unless something's damaged. You know, sometimes I run it across the fine, and then mostly it's just ceramic. This right here with the stropping, That'll bring back a nice sharp edge there, but you know, if this is all you have, you can make do. And this was minor damage. If you had more significant, you might need to do a little bit more, but you'd still, I mean, this right here will take care of a lot of it. But this is just fantastic. I love the Solaris. Man. Thank you, David, from Blade Banter, for thinking of me. I offered to pay for it. I was like, he said, I'll send it to you. And I was like, yeah, I'll pay for it and I'll fix it. That'd be a fun project. And he said, nah, not necessary. Because I told him, like, you need to get money so that I can get my Scorpio. So I wanted to throw that out there. He did send this for free, but I offered. Because, you know, I feel bad taking things for free. You know, that's how we are, though. You know, we'll give and give and give, but as soon as it's like someone wants to give us something, then we're like, oh, hey, don't really do that around here. So, you know, maybe it's time to be a little more humble. This community is awesome. I mean, look at this real quick. Goo Goos. This is courtesy of one Mr. Jason Brown. He watched my dog video and was like, got you. And his wife sent me 2 flavors. Look at that. I never had these before. They're delicious. They're both good, but I prefer the peanut butter. But I mean, chocolate and peanut butter. You can't go wrong unless you're allergic. Then you can. But you shouldn't be touching it anyway. But I don't know. Anyway, this video is way too long. So this has been a quick little sharpening. I think I'm going to oil this while I'm here. But, you know, it's fun. Learning and having fun. And the baby's making noises. He's finding his voice. Izzy boy. Yeah. He's so cute. And, yeah, so this is a handy tool to have with you. I would recommend, no matter who you are, have one of these. There's even a smaller rectangle one I have, but I can't find it. But this is already small enough. You got the keychain thing, you can hang it, but this will just slide anywhere. Get that. You can use your kitchen knives on here. All your knives should go across this strop every now and again. But, yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you have any tips for me, let me know. You know, my brain is only so big, but I can fit some information in there, you know. I like to learn. But that's all I have for you. I forgot my outro, so, oh yeah. Catch you next time, that's right. That's all I got for you, and I'll catch you next time.